Alright, so Festival Purgatory Bon is coming out, second anniversary. I am very happy that he was the picked unit for the second anniversary. Like it was, we had those leaks that it could have been Excalibur Arthur. They weren't like, there were leaks, of course, but they were like leaks like, oh, they had this in the developer app, so it could change. It did change. Arthur became a just regular banner character, and I'm much more happy about Bon being the festival because Bon deserved a new unit. Bon needed a good unit, and he deserves second anniversary status. I think he does. I think Bon deserves anniversary unit. Oh, sorry, I had a package delivery, and I actually completely forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, Bon deserved to be the festival, and that's what I was talking about. And actually, I just wanted to talk about this community poll I did. Bon won. People, ask people, oh, what should be the second, and then the replies, right? What would be Purgatory Bon? Let me actually move this. Why would we get Purgatory? It'd be so dumb. For Purgatory, Bon is literally impossible. Anyways, that's funny though. It's Bon and he looks sick. He looks sick. You see this aura? Actual Chad. I'm gonna talk about real quick what he does. So these are translations by Korean Jesus, and sometimes they are a little off, but for the most part, you get the idea. We're gonna get full patch notes by Grand Cross Database later. Patch notes are even out yet because they're still streaming. They have been streaming just random stuff on the Japanese and Korean stream. But his passive is whenever Bon. Oh, let me actually just show. Let me make a window capture. Nope, not this. Doing this on the fly. Actual professional YouTubing. So this is the translation. Passive. Whenever Bon uses a skill, moves skill, or ranks up a skill gaining ultimate gauge, increases your maximum HP by 8% for 3 turns, 5 stack max. Removes state reduction debuffs. This is like HP debuff, attack debuff, whatever, these types of debuffs. Not like attack seal or those kinds of debuffs. Freeze, not those types of debuffs. Attack 1 deals damage to all enemies based on own 21% max HP damage. Deals bonus damage based on enemy ultimate gauge. So this is right here, right? So for each ultimate gauge, that's 20% more damage. And, this is level 3. And 21% damage based on HP. Then second skill, heals all allies HP by 50%, increases max HP by 30%. This is huge. And then the ultimate deals damage to all enemies based on own max HP by 45%. Deals bonus damage to buff targets. So the bronze of the first attack is 9%. The level 2, they didn't show, I guess, but level 3 is of course 21, like we said before. The level 1 bronze for the buff card is 20%. Heals reduced damage HP by 20%. Whatever that means. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. You get the gist of it. We're gonna get actual like full translations later, when they do release the actual patch notes. But this is just so you get the gist of it. And his stats are phenomenal. So actually, I want to go back here. You see this Kaioken type aura is just so good. His stats are phenomenal. When we were watching the stream, we were freaked out because 82% pierce, 72% resistance, 111% crit chance, 202% crit damage, 100% crit resistance. It was like six, which one? I always forget. Let me just click on another character here. Yeah, crit resistance. 100% crit resistance, 67% crit defense. Now, the one thing is, right, in the 18% lifesteal, they have just random gear. Some of these stats will be a little lower in the actual version because they had like random gear on Bon with like random substats. So like the crit damage might be like 170, 180 actually. And like the pierce might be a little lower than that, but overall his stats are really good. And then we saw PvP gameplay of him starting here. And I'm gonna actually turn on the audio for this. And I'm gonna turn off the music. We're just gonna talk about the gameplay. He looks really good. I don't like this gameplay. The one they did after was more... Actually, okay, this one was also good. So, this person is going to go for Goddess, Liz, and Bond. This person uses the new Arthur, Ascanor, and you know, Bond, using like the humans and stuff. So he uses his blue card, and then he attacks. And the attack animation looks phenomenal. He just walks up to the enemy. Let me move this real quick. He just walks up to the enemy and does like the slash. And it just looks so goddamn good. I am a big fan of these units animations. So this person just goes, you saw the HP that she took. He crit there and he did a lot of damage. And you know, he does damage based on HP. So maybe giving him HP gear should be the best. I don't know. Like, we're gonna have to test him and really see. But I am definitely gonna have to give HP defense to Bond. I have Bond right now only for attack and crit. But of course I want to have all possible types of gear for him. So let me actually move to when Bond can actually do something. Oh yeah, it's live stream, it's so low. Okay, so Bond's gonna ult. This is the Bond, right? Bond's gonna ult. I should show the full animation actually, because yeah. 1.4 million damage. That ultimate is insane. Let me actually go back to when they showed the full animations. Because I wanted to show the PvP gameplay, but let's actually show the animations as well. The animations look phenomenal. So this is the 9%. Again, I'm very confused on how the HP part is going to work, but it seems like he does really good damage based on his own HP. And I have another doorbell. Oh my god. As I was saying, he walks in, he does a slash, and I'm a big fan. Big fan of the animations. Level 3, he just walks in like a Chad and just does the slashes. The aura card, the buff card, it's pretty fast animation. It's pretty cool. But the ult and the attack card are definitely the big animation kings of this one. One thing I don't like about these streams is they always stall so much. Yeah, he's reading the card, of course. That's for 2 turns, the buff. He also has like a buff. I don't know exactly what the buff is though. He applies that. Just like this is like very, very quick. And then, did they already show the ultimate? No, they're gonna show the ultimate still. It's just a really quick buff applying. Like, because he buffed his max HP with his own buff card, now he does more damage because he does more damage based on his max HP, right? So if you use Red Arthur with him buffing his max HP, this is the ultimate. I am a big fan of this ending with the blood splashing. Oh, it's so sick. So sick, the blood splashing. So if this Bond, if you use Red Arthur, like, increases HP. And if you use Twigo, it increases HP as well. And if you use like Red Grimoire, or any unit that increases, like in this PvP right here, they're using Red Grimoire. And I believe they're using Twigo in the back. And the more HP you give this Bond, the more damage it's going to do. And like, he's going to tank better because he has more HP. So it's a all around very versed unit. They have Arthur, which is going to be very well tanking. You could also just run Estarossa in the back for Arthur if you're going to use the Arthur build. You have to choose in the back, because if you use in the front, Arthur's passive doesn't work, right? And if one of your units die, then Arthur's passive is going to stop working, but chances are Arthur is going to be the one dying, because he's the one tanking, right? He has the taunt. So you can use Arthur in the front for immunity, so he can't be frozen by Emilia. The only issue is that, you know, if anyone's using Red Gopher, you're going to get destroyed by attack seals, but, you know. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Bond unit. I'm very curious to see how he's going to affect the meta. Being red, a lot of people are like, oh, he's red, he's going to be destroyed by Ascanor. Have you seen his crit resistance? And also, like, if you're running this team with Arthur, he has so much HP. And I'm going to be honest, Merlin does more damage than Escanor. Like, Merlin has surpassed Escanor in DPS charts. And Assault Melee is everywhere as well. So there's, you know, there's Escanor, which is a very predominant blue unit. But let's not pretend like green units are not predominant either. You know what I mean? So I think it's good having a red unit because I feel like a red was definitely the weakest type in terms of units. You know, Red Gopher, of course, is like stupid good, right? But you have like Goddess Liz, which is blue, the one, Merlin, Assault Melee, Emilia. You have so many good units that are blue and green. And we're lacking red units, so I'm very glad that actually this bond is red. I don't know, I'm just a really big fan of this unit. I don't know. But yeah. This is basically Bond. There's not much else to talk because it didn't show much else. Just, you know, what we get to see. The attack cards didn't work. Oh, actually, this is important. So Arthur here, right? Arthur has damage reduction. And he has the increased HP from Bond and from his own passive. Because, you know, Bond applied the buff of increasing maximum HP. Watch Arthur tank this Escanor ultimate. Like, at this point right here in this match that they're playing, this person right here, the one on the left, that has the Escanor, lost. Bond has the ultimate, right? I don't know why they have the same screen both sides. But Bond has the ultimate. Arthur is tanking. And they have the Escanor ultimate. So the only chance that they have is ult Arthur, kill, and somehow kill Bond with those two Escanor cards, right? But this is what happens. Arthur didn't even flinch from that ultimate. Didn't even flinch with the damage reduction and the increased max HP. And then Bond ults. Yeah, 432k max HP. With, you know, his own passive and then Bond's blue card. So this is why Arthur even came out. Arthur came out as support for Bond. You know, Arthur is also giving Bond extra 20% damage, you know? So they definitely released Arthur with the intention, yeah, 1.2 mil. 1.2 mil damage. They literally released Arthur with the intention of being used with Bond. That's it. That's Arthur's, like, main use. So, I'm a big fan. I do recommend something for Bond, because the banner is decent. You're gonna be something for him. Sauriel is in the banner. They do show, I think, only in the JP stream. Let me go to my sub box. They're still live, the JP one. They show the banner, of course. It's the voted characters, right? This is the banner. You're gonna be summoning for Sauriel, Tarmiel, Chandler, Ludo, Mark Valente, which are all good units. And then, of course, you have, like, Green Escanor, Blue DMLE, which unfortunately is in the banner. But let's say you don't have 6/6 Green DN for whatever reason, she's a good option. Let's say you don't have 6/6 Dariari, it's a good thing. I don't know. It's a decent banner. And they are going to be giving for free 10 multis on the seasonal banner. This one right here. You're going to get 10 multis on this banner. 10 free multis, which are going to have Green Golfer, Blue Dariari, Wing Delane. These seasonal characters are all going to be in this banner. So it's going to be a good banner to, you know, maybe try to get your first Green Golfer. Maybe I know a lot of people don't have Green Golfer still. So good luck for everyone who's going to try to pull. If you're going to be asking, when is it coming for Global? In a month. That's the Global JP timeline. Global is literally 1 month behind JP. In 2 weeks, Global is going to be getting Red Arthur. And then 2 weeks after that, Global is going to be getting the anniversary. Or it's not going to be the anniversary, but they're going to call it something else. So, yeah, that's it.